Hey, what's up guys, this is Steve and here I am with another Secret Wars tie-in. This is Planet Hulk issue number 2, so hope you guys will enjoy this, and this is a really cool issue. I have enjoyed it a lot, so I'm gonna tell you that as usual I am reading from the... oh, that's just a sound. So okay, as usual I'm reading from the reviews, but the thing is, like, I'm gonna do my own review or kind of a complete story of every issue. So this is just a first review for uploading, so that you guys can take a overlook of a comic and just go to the store and buy this comic book. But after that, I will upload a complete story kind of thing of every comic book issue as much as I can. That will be the best thing. So here it is, the review from graphicpolicy.com by Edward Wendt. So Secret Wars has this far been a slightly confusing crossover, as it has taken numerous worlds and continuities and thrown them together. There has still been a lot of influence from pretty notable crossovers at Marvel. In most of the cases with the crossovers, the original material from the crossover provides some inspiration for the Secret Wars tie-in, but it is not always the case. The only real unifying factor to Secret Wars is the battle world controlled by Doom, which binds all of these worlds together, although they seem ready to rebel against him. And that's why it's fucking crazy, and this is super cool. So Planet Hulk is a perfect example of this. This is one of the big name crossovers from recent memory that manages to tie in the whole Marvel universe and to stay engaging and entertaining at a high level throughout. The story featured the Hulk that had been banished to another planet due to his threat to Earth, where he found a mate before his family was killed, and he returned to Earth to exact revenge in World War Hulk. In this case, though, there is little inspiration left from the original series, instead focusing on Captain America, who in this version has a pet T-Rex as a steed, and who inadvertently comes into contact with Doc Green. Doc Green leads him through the bizarre landscape where everything is big and gamma infused. Everything also happens to be trying to kill the three of them, as Doc Green leads them to a place for answers. There is not a whole lot of substance in this issue, but neither does there have to be. Coincidentally, this issue comes out around the same time as Jurassic World been released into theaters, and the comparison is maybe apt, as both have a T-Rex in a fight with another beast. That is to say that it is fun if not particularly deep as a concept, something which is a treat for the eyes if not so much for the brain, but it's cool. So from the Comic Vine review, what we get is 4 out of 5 star. This is Doc Green and Steve Rogers go on an adventure. As usual, a good thing spot is there. Planet Hulk captures the fun and awe of 80s adventure films and jam packs it with familiarity via Marvel characters in a not so familiar setting. So BATTLEWORLD in the second issue, Steve Rogers and Devil meet Doc Green and are on the way to the Mud Kingdom to take down the Red King. Even though Rogers is much more interested in finding Bucky. In addition, we'll learn a little bit about Rogers' past with Bucky. It's really totally cool. So, and it's not what the traditional 616 fans are used to, but it's a little bit of different than what we know in this thing. So it's as a story wise, it's really cool. The bad things only is this, that the biggest problem with this issue is that it moves a bit slow here. Not too much happens in the grand scheme of things. So verdict, what we get from this issue is there's a great sense of adventure in Planet Hulk that we don't get to see in a lot of comics, which harken back to adventure films of the past. And there's a lot to love about this issue, including the gorgeous art and the fact this story really stands on its own merits and doesn't rely heavily on what's going on in the main Secret Wars book. So the only downside is that there is not too much going on in this issue. I have a feeling it's something that will read much better in a trade rather than as a standalone. Overall, I highly recommend this issue, so hope you guys have liked this review. And right now you guys are ready for buying this Planet Hulk issue number 2. So there is a thing that it's totally cool, and I was just downloading and I was just downloading a software. I just bought it from the copyright issues. So not the copyright issues, from the licensed companies. So it just came the notification. So hope you guys have enjoyed it, and sorry for that notification. So have a great day. Adios.